From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. In the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He's going to throw this one. Rolling left, buying some time. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now looking to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
2nd and 10 now. He's on the move. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Man in motion, headed right. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Exploit them here on this drive. Zero. Keep it rolling, boys. Keep it rolling.
Option give here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Tight end going in motion here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Caught, nice gain left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Markers reset, ball at the 37. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Man in motion here. Trying again, following the sack. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Seahawks adding an extra DB here. Third down coming.
Monday.
They send a receiver in motion right. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. They're across the 40. Nice run here. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Yeah, when you got a game changer as a wide receiver, you want to get the ball in his hands any way you can. And I love that call. Right, we see it all the time on bubbles and quick little receptions. But put the ball in his hands as a runner, and this dude's dynamic.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it'll be second and goal.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with third and goal at the 6.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
So now, here's third and goal. They'll try it with him again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you won. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They've got a man in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Give him 13 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Looking for a throw here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be second down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Slot man motioned over. Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Has room down the left sideline. And he takes this one back for the pick six. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football short, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to the air, following the pick six. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. To the air now on first and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's second and 11. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Shotgun now on third down. Finds Smith and Jigba. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects with fans. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second and 4. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Working quickly here. Throwing now, third and 2. He has the first over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Seahawks. With it, 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Second and 12 behind the sticks. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this case, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? He's dropping back to throw. On the move, headed right. Complete out to the right. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short. Safe to say that one wasn't really well struck, but he did get enough of it to still send it through. I think everybody on the field was holding their breath. Not used to seeing such a short kick flutter so close to the crossbar.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. And a huge return sets up the offense on the opposite side of the field.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
On first down, they'll run. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them,
Hey. Alert! Hey, 54! Hey, give me radar! Get up!
Stafford from the gun. Has a man. It's Brown. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll try and punch it in. Gets in. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams will add to their lead at the end of the half. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest hesitation for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Back to throw it. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before halftime. Buys time, rolling right. Throwing for the end zone. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Rams do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that 1st half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the 2nd half has in store for us. We'll see what the 1st half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. This ball's caught by Pickens. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And now it's 2nd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
They kick the running back in motion. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Stafford again. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Caught quickly on the slant. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
That throw finds Pickens. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long now for Stafford. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down at the 30.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing. He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
They motion the tight end over. Second and 10 now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, That's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Dropping back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They are throwing it again. Flush down out to his left. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be touched down after a big play. Offense in the hurry up here. First down from the red zone. Hits him on the in route. And they make this stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Still sticking with the passing game. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
On first down, here's Stafford. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running back sent in motion. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's still going at the 30. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Pass play on 1st and 10. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Forced out to his right. Now he's going deep right. Brought in inside the 20. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. From the red zone now. Escapes out to the left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, up the middle, it'll be pretty tough for this safety to make a play through all the traffic. If you want to range outside, you want to get into his domain, you better be careful because this strong safety will put you on your back.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's 2nd and 11. Has a man. It's Brown. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Hey, 22!
Stafford from the gun. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Seahawks have some new life in the 4th. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. They send a man in motion. To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Now to throw. He's on the move. It is Cup left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Looking to throw it. That one's complete, right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
They'll throw it again. Escapes the pocket. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try and throw it here. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
only gets so many chances to make this type of play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Running for it on fourth. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth. So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And the Rams get on top of the kick, and that should ice this game away.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And this isn't just anyone in